Hi, Vodlanders. Welcome. I didn't forget to hit the Vodlander button. Do not worry. You're right in time. Don't admit to it, says Alpha Leon. Dupe Death wouldn't be for the combos, just a normal 500 bit redeem. I could see that. The Vol Berry noise. That's a good one. No faults here. Nothing happened. Take 3, not pro. No, I am pro. I have a command. See? I know I just hit it. 4 in-game, 4 hours later. But you reminded yourself, I know, but... So for those of you who weren't here in the early, we've now expanded the first redemptions to the first 5 minutes of stream. So that way there's no limit on how many people can redeem first. Well, at the end of that, I thought it would be kind of a cool thing to see how many people we have in the front row, right? Each stream. So I set up a command that allows you, it just pulls that variable. Every time somebody hits first, it increments the variable. And then it's supposed to play it. Or it's supposed to reference it when it says, we've had this time many people. Well, I did it today and it said, there are 0 beautiful people in the front row. That was not intentional. There was actually 14 people in the front row. What happened though is apparently before I reference the argument, I need to call up the argument. Very old school sort of programming stuff. But the weird thing is when I'm incrementing it, I can increment it without referencing it first. So it's a very weird sort of streamer bot sort of system. I can increment it, I can reset it to 0 or set it, but I cannot call it, which is weird. Deck says you need to initialize the variable. No, the variable was initialized. That's some vibe coded logic right there. Yeah, like it is initialized. That's the reason I can tell you it was 14 because I looked at it. There's a menu. I can see all my global variables and it says it was incremented 14 times this stream, which means not only did it was incrementing, but it also reset it. So as soon as I hit live, my bot starts a counter, right? Because I have a whole list of stuff that happens at the beginning of stream. One of them is reset the total first argument to 0. So it did that. It incremented it without me ever referencing it. But later on, when I try to reference it using a callback, it says, nope, don't understand what that variable is. Oh, really? Oh, really? Because you just did. I see now why you accidentally stated there were 0 beautiful people in the front row. Yes, exactly. You cannot use it, but you can use it, but not reference it. It's a Schrodinger's variable. Oh, that sounds like a convenient excuse for calling us all ugly. Well, look, I don't know what to tell you. It sounds like you just need to be more pro. Look, I'm trying. These are new things. All right, we got new toys. I'm playing with them. There's also a nub command showcasing all your controlled false narratives. I don't think so. I think the nub command works out well. How about we use screen MSF pop sound for the I am here redeem? What's the screen MSF pop? I don't know what that is. The screen message, the boop, boop. That may be a good one. I think I could do that one. Somebody do not hit, if you still have not done the I am here. That might even be a good one for combos. If you have not done it, do not do it yet. No, this would be under redemption. Oh, Queen's gonna yell at me. Queen's gonna yell at me. It's okay, Queen. They like it when I do stuff like this. Uh-huh. I am here. Dun, 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 dun. No, apparently I can't do it there. I would have to do it over here. Over here. No, we're almost there. I promise. Maybe. Yes. Yay! Yay indeed, Mrs. Music Lady. 25 months as whoop, over a year now. G.S. Laurie in with the Prime. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Now I just gotta find out where I made that. Bloop.
Don't forget to take your meds today and troll Echo. Not necessarily in that order.
I have been removing diamonds pretty quickly these days. You sure you want to push? Oh, what's that sound? Hold on. I know exactly what I can do. It's the same thing as when we highlight. I can just grab it here. Play sound. Yay! There it is. It's a bloop. Boop, 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 boop. Almost there. I am here. I am here. I am here. All right, now somebody hit. I am here. Please, please, please make a series with bionic dupes. Now everybody's hitting it. Oh. We have made a series with bionic dupes. Laurie, in the Max Duplicant series, I had 100 standard dupes and 100 bionic dupes. If you have not checked out the Max Duplicant or the Max Dupe series, I don't know what it's called anymore. Max Dupe? I think it's Max Dupe. Simpsy! Simpsy, welcome in. Hello, friends. How are you doing today? Snowy night, hello. I don't think I know Simpsy. Let me go ahead and follow the Simpsy. Following now. I'm going to assume you were playing some Oxygen Not Included. Let me do the other stuff while the other shout out while that happens, so I can say hi. Ooh, Tavern Keeper. How was Tavern Keeper? That one's been on my wish list for a little while. It looks very interesting. I appreciate you coming in with a raid. For those who don't know me, chat, my name is Echo. This is a variety channel, or we at least push it towards variety. Sometimes chat doesn't let me, but you may know me from YouTube and videos covering Oxygen Not Included. That's what we play here on Sundays. And then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we play a little bit of variety, whether it be strategy, RPG, puzzle, that sort of stuff. We have a lot of good time. Very casual, very relaxed. No chaos at all. There's never any chaos. Simpsy says, hi all. I hope you're having a good Sunday. No, you, Simpsy. Hope you're having a fantastic. Have you played Graveyard Keeper? No. I don't like morbid themes.
Lizard.
Mr. Rusty, in with a lizard. Thank you. Oh, it's a hidden lizard too. Thank you, Rusty. I appreciate it. Relaxed? Yes. Very relaxed. I know what your argument was the other day. It's just not true. But if you knew more about the chaos in my life, you would understand a little bit. I'm beginning to forget how to play ONI. Blue cat, red cat, sat cat. Well, the new quality of life update just happened, so you should definitely fire it up. I always ask how you are. You never tell me. That's not true. That is not true. And there are some things I just don't talk about on stream, right? Now Echo thinks he's Troy McClure. You might remember me from such VODs as Kitchen episode number 4 and Kitchen episode number 328. Hey, I'm trying. All right? I'm trying. I don't know why Simpsy found me. Simpsy, how did you find me?
Lizard.
And Simsy, I know you're probably railing for being finished with your stream, so please take all the time you need. I appreciate you staying by, and every second that you stay here, we are very, very appreciative for, but definitely don't think you have to stay around. Chat, make sure you go say hi to Simsy for me. It's 100% true. I ask off stream as a buddy check. You've asked off stream once as a buddy check, and I answered it. So there. This is an all kitchen, all streams channel. So you're gonna confuse people, Level. Like, they're gonna think we're in a kitchen all the time doing, like, what's the one sponsorship that's always going around Twitch? Oh, HelloFresh. This stream is not sponsored by HelloFresh because I wouldn't do that to you, chat. Ooh, lies, lies. I can't remember if I started playing ONI and then found you via YouTube, or being confused about ONI and YouTube through one of your videos at me and I started playing ONI. I can't remember how I started at playing either. I wish I would have, those sort of things I wish I would have written down, because it would be like a, you know, a nice meet cute. Simsy, I am a long time lurker. Well, I appreciate you bringing your community over, and I appreciate you lurking. We do love the lurkers around here. Didn't say it was a pretty kitchen stream. Oh, no, my kitchen's, my real life kitchen has to be clean and organized. Otherwise, I would not be able to sleep. Zoldan's been following for 3 years, 2 months, 29 days, and 20 hours. That's up there, Zoldan. That is definitely up there. Boo. Level says Echo is my only followed channel. Level, I would recommend you getting out there and searching around if you have the time. There are a lot of great channels here on Twitch. Maybe your second follow should be Simpsy. Minu Zeta for 2 years, 9 months. Yay! Aquatic Possum for 2 years, 9 months. Ghost Ritter, 3 years, 3 months. Very cool. Haunted! Haunted's got a big one too. Haunted, hit us with a follow age. Haunted in with the 34 big months. Haunted is 2 years, 11 months. Now everybody's hitting the follow age. This is one reason why, like, I don't know if I can ever get rid of my stream elements. Like, how do I do the follow age command without stream elements? I don't know. Dex in with the 38 big months. That message was supposed to go here. That you became a grandfather at 38? Thank you, Dex. I appreciate it. Froggy in with the 14 months. Thank you, Froggy. I appreciate you. Raiders also in the rest of chat. For those of you wondering, we spend a little bit of time just chatting at the beginning of our stream. This is how we build our community, get to know each other, sit down, chit chat a little bit. We'll take a break here in a few minutes, and then when we come back, we'll end up firing up some Oxygen Not Included. JT says, I've been following YouTube long before I follow on Twitch. Yeah. I mean, the YouTube's been around since January or December of 2000. But none of you would have seen it or even had a chance to discover it because the first videos didn't even come out until January of 2001. Not to brag, but it's been a crazy 6 minutes. I love it. I appreciate that follow again, Snowy Knight. Welcome to the channel. Simpsy, if you're still around, tell the folks what else you play. I'm sure we got a decent idea from the Tavern Keeper, but just in case. I'm here to report the I'm here doesn't work. Ada always gets my name right. Oh, we stopped doing the Ada for the I am here's now. Jan Man, thank you for the drink and the pandiculate. I appreciate you. No, 2000. I meant 2020 and 2021. I think I watched the VODs, and when I ran out of content, I had to switch to Twitch. That's pretty cool. Every day we do. Every day we do. I tell you what, why don't we start doing that thing? Hold. Hold. Now's about the time we like to do something called a roll call.
Do you wear wigs?
I
Have
don't.
you worn wigs?
I have.
Will you wear wigs?
I would
When will you wear wigs?
when I get a chance to. I don't know. Who gave me some wigs? Flabbits, thank you for the wigs. Now's about the time we like to do something called a roll call. We do the roll call in order to say thank you for you spending a little bit of your most valuable resource with me and with the community, and that is your time. And for the roll call, I'd like to shout you out. If you want to be included in said roll call, all you have to do is say something in chat. My bot will pick up your name, and then I'll be able to give you the shout out you deserve. No, it's not a rap call. We're not doing a rap call. For the longest time, I thought Twitch was just you recording the making of your YouTube content. I wish I'd known I was wrong so much earlier because I would have been here sooner. Yeah, I try not to oversaturate my YouTube videos with those sort of frost calls like, hey, join us over here on Twitch because we have fun and da 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 da. Like here soon, I'm gonna do a hey, make sure you check out the Echo Ridge Gaming merch store for all your holiday needs. Or something hopefully less cringy. But I try not to do it too much because I can imagine that gets on YouTube viewers, solo YouTube viewers, nerves. Needs more cringe, huh, Flabbits? Maybe we should go full cringe. Fluffy! Didn't have the time to see the VOD, but I expect to see a candy cane boiler in 5 minutes. I still remember the first stream where you had a cold and I jokingly said you sounded different than on your YouTube, and the queen gave a long explanation about the difference. There is no difference. I sound the exact same. I'm seriously, when I sit down, I'm using, it's not like I'm using a voice changer. Welcome back to Echo Ridge. Today, we're gonna be doing a little X, Y, and Z. Maybe it's just more rise and inflection. Is the nature reserve fixed? No. It's not. It's not. That the whole colony is just crumbling. Oh, whoa, did I switch to YouTube? No. YouTube video is more calm. I don't know if it's more calm. I think it's more unidirectional. I don't know. They're not the same, and I'm tired of this YouTube Echo erasure. Echo is a twin. One who streams YouTube, one the other Twitch. Can you imagine Echo's officer voice? Fire for effect, and be sure to like and subscribe. Oh. Poor Column got muted because she forgot that she was. Let me untime out Column. Make sure you check out the Echo Ridge Gaming merch store for all your holiday needs. Oh, Colin. Colin's no longer a VIP. So there's no auto clip posting. This is bull. Hey, you did it, not me. You know, you of all people, at least some people, know how difficult this job is, right? How there's so many things going on. Like, I literally have 3 monitors with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 open windows. I have 40 buttons in front of me. I've got many people talking to me. So I'm trying to maintain conversations. I'm reading them. I'm trying to respond to them. I'm trying to keep a regular flow. So anytime someone comes in and just causes chaos, it's like, oh, okay, we gotta make sure that we box it and we figure it out and we roll with it. I don't know why my camera's taking so long to do that again. Let me try this again. Woo. No, it didn't. So, no, the chaos the chaos is fine. You just got to keep it inside of a dumpster. Otherwise, then you have a forest fire. We don't want forest fires. We want dumpster fires. Violin music. Here we go. It's called multitasking. Yes. Sounds like my Monday through Friday, and I barely complain. Yay. Yeah. I'm not complaining. Little Roo. But Echo, you're the primary cause of chaos on the stream. Thank you for the 7 months of Prime. And no, I am not the primary cause of chaos. I am just the conductor. Echo's just bringing down the hammer. I'm not. If you take advantage of the diamonds, you lose the diamond. Thank you for the sticker, Flavitz. You didn't even take advantage of it. You were just no longer you were no longer holding the standards, the diamond level standard of what a VIP represents. No, seriously, Petroleum Boiler today? Yes, we worked on it a lot. We got it, it's up and running. I'm just not happy with it because we did the math in the last one. We'll probably go over to our YouTube series and look at it for a second, because when I did the math on that, I felt like it could do 6.6 kilos per second. The only thing I can figure is that it's, what's it called? It's exponential. It's not, what's the opposite of exponential? It's not exponential. It is linear. Yeah, I think it's linear. You must publish such standards. If there is no agreement, there is no contract. There didn't need to be a contract. There didn't even need to be an agreement. You don't agree to anything. Everybody's been warned. Definitely not lawyered. He's a dictator. Kind of. It is kind of a dictatorial relationship, right? Yeah. Diamonds are at-will employees subject to immediate dismissal. There you go. Warned by making me an example. Not just you, also Kutai. But no, we've talked about appropriate stuff before. I know we have. Welcome one and all. Today is November 23rd, 2025. Happy Thanksgiving week for those in the States. Joining us today for another fun-filled episode of Oxygen Not Included is Kutai Nizgui, Laurie, 2 Bob games, not 1 Bob. 36 Orange, you a nub, says Jackson T36. 6 Column, Mr. Rusty, Queen Calero, Ladybug 159, Mr. Brain, Silver Sphere 12, New 78, Minu Zeta, Hinola SV, Pyroy Maniac, Ducky's Chew, Zenlykin, Bowerblade, New One 2019, Eurefa 2, Aphelion 276, Plevitz, The Ghost Ritter, Delassa, Pete 121, Malin 235, The Blue Cat, Alric Miraborg, Komorowski, Kira Morgan, Mr. Rad 05, We Level, Black Cat Goddess, Dex 3D, Omega 7, Fluffy Vondu, Cataros 86, Cataros, why does that ring a bell? Cataros. Is that a Linux kernel? No, that's something in Windows. One of my fellow IT nerds, remind me what Cataros is. It's something. Janman 19, Snowy Night, Haunted 318, Mrs. Rad 05, Hajos 123. Is it an encryption standard? I don't know. Zolden or Lamu, Jimmy Tea Time, Colton DS, Professor Penguin, Payday, Brian Matt 42, Toff 59. Which Queen? Where? That one's a tough one to say. Which Queen? Little LaRue, Aquatic Possum, Garanado, Vitor Summer, Big Dinker Rooney, The Pretentious Pole, Play of Chaos, Graco 13, and finally, last but certainly not least, Curly Stuffing. Cataros is a quarter horse? No, it's maybe it's Kerberos. Kerberos? I don't know. There's something that just went dink. Some neuron in the back of my brain just fired. I want to. It might be Kerberos. They spell it with a K. That's their name. Trilav in with a follow. I appreciate you. Zerberus. I don't know what Zerberus is either. His last brain cell activated. It's one of the few ones left. Chat, for those of you not aware, after the roll call, we, what do you mean? What 1,500? Uh-oh. Penguin's complaining about 1,500 echoes. What happened with the 15? Oh, no, you get those refunded. Making linear algebra and hearing exponential gave me chills. Oh, see, watch. Refunded. Everybody gets refunded on their stream messages, as long as it's a good message. Kerberos is an authentication protocol. There it is. There it is. Thank you very much, Kay. I knew it was in there somewhere. This won't be refunded because I'm trolling. I like it that way. And Mr. Rad would be correct. That's how we do it. Did it pop? I didn't even see it pop. Somebody hit a screen message, will they? Why didn't it pop? It didn't pop, says Mr. Rad. Oh. No, screen messages are not on cooldown. Because Mr. Rad would not have been able to redeem it. Oh. For some reason, I closed my streamer bot. That's what I did. Yep. I don't know why my streamer bot was closed. Yeah, the redemption is separate from the bot. The bot's the one that actually triggers everything that goes with the screen thing. You feel persecuted? Well, you know, sometimes. All right, folks. After the end of our Just Chatting, we end up running some ads. We go on a quick break. That way we can run the ads, get them all the way. If you're a subscriber, you will see some clips. If you're not, do not fear. The ads will be in and out, and you'll be back, and I'll be back, and we'll play some Auction on Clue. We'll have a good time, and we'll enjoy this Sunday together. All right, don't go anywhere. Much love.
Oh, it's gonna be so good. Oh, well played, man. Oh, we just Wolverined him! That move should be called the Wolverine.
Oh, binomial Hydra. And I thought Loki was the god of chaos. I tip my hat to you, sir. No, this is not chaotic. Everything is working. Everything is awesome. We're a part of a team. We got this. We are pro level gamers. This is where the game starts to make you feel all the funny feelings, right? Oh, it's just gonna get those tingles. So let's blow our egg. Woo! What's up, big buggy? You didn't expect me to come around? Teabag, teabag. Yeah, well. You win some, you Kevin some. That's just the way it goes.
Yeah, 5 damage. We gotta do 5 damage, huh? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Stand by. Boom. Boom. Well played. Straight up Logan X.
Oh! It feels so good to be dirty. All right, step 1 for a good twirl is to draw in all the grace and rhythm from Chloe Cosmos. And I think I've done that. All right, here we go. Oh. Look at my new twirl. It is graceful and majestic.
So this dude definitely should have rethought that dynamic. Not, especially considering he put rebirth on this guy. He's about to cry a little bit. That was just prime time. It was prime time, Warbeast. Ladies.
Oh, no, 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 no! Ah! You cheat, Hornet! Excuse me. Zoldan. Zoldan? There. Riku, move! Okay. Well, there it is! There it is! Spicy tofu! That's a first for me. I've never created spicy tofu.
It's not, now the top of my head is not secret. I'm trying to pimp the brand, right? This is the thing. I tell you what, watch this. You ready? Don't tell anybody, even though it'll be on a VOD.
Oh, I
Relica
just
2
missed
said
it.
Island, oh no, never mind, it was my thumb on screen.
Oh my goodness, did you see the dolphins? They jumped for us. One second. All right. Milan, not again! Oh, and I'm sitting there on my phone. You better run. Nope, run fa-
Yeah, I'm definitely dropping on this roof and busting my way into the roof. Oh, that dude just did the same thing. I need to go find me a new roof. Oh, he's already in there. Damn it, I need my own roof.
Look, one of the reasons why I wanted to play this is because it looked like a nice twist on the turn-based battle mechanics. But I don't want to live and die by them, because then the game doesn't become anything about the turn-based mechanics. It's all about parry. Parry the platypus. I'm not complaining. Get off my lawn! You don't kill me dead. Only... Hello, chat. How are you today? Good, good. Glad to hear it. Next, move on. Whew. So glad to be here for a stream. Shame it took a bout of COVID to get a day off from work. I'm sorry, Alpine Kitty. I hope you're feeling better. You're feeling okay, though. How do you get your voice to go from that to current Echo stream? I have no idea what you mean. Current Echo stream. Oh, I guess it just restarted. Clean cup, move down. Clean cup, move down. Clean cup, move. I don't know what that means. Have I bought the skin pack? Yes. Why censor the clip where you show your head, Echo? I don't think I censored it. I think when I added the next clip, it cut it off. I have to fix it. Clean cup, move down. I'm done. I sure. Game is loud. It should fix here in a second. No, the clip didn't end there. I do take the beanie off. Okay. Why did the disabled group resources? Why is a raven like a writing desk? I think I'm supposed to know this. Clean cup is Alice in Wonderland. Yeah, but why did Rusty say it? I don't know what I said to elicit it. Mods. That was one of the first ones to get updated after the quality of life update, so I'm not sure what happened. I want a Bro Echo themed April Fool's stream. It would be so anticlimactic. It would just be me in a beanie. Loud game music. It's always loud in the menu. And you're only hearing it at 75%. But we always check the audio once we're actually in, because otherwise it'll throw it off. There we go. Oh, goody. All right, so right now these things are running at 91% to give us that petroleum. Petroleum's going up. It's probably going to fill here. So, oh, it's got a while to its fill, so we'll actually be able to get some better ratings on that so we can tell. I guess the idea was fill these up. Where is my neutronium? Who is my neutronium? Or my fullerene? Way over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can get there in 20. Why does it say these are the harvestable resources, but it does not say the fullerene? Move face, please. Are we gonna go over here today? I don't know, that's weird. But I guess we can start by filling this one up. We've got the petroleum filler thing right here. Yeah, I don't know if I like the icons on the hexes. It kind of takes away from the art of the hex. Especially when it's a bottle. Yeah, I'm not sure yet. Mr. Brain, have a great workday. Liz, good afternoon. How are you? Making chicken Alfredo? I just had some fettuccine Alfredo with blackened chicken. So I think I'm good. I think we're going to go all the way up. Then we're going to switch to abyssalite or obsidian. We'll jump over. Maybe like this. And then do the same thing here. I'm actually going to go up how many more? 5, just in case we ever have a third tank. 5. There we go. I'm making mine with lemon chicken. It is the way. Well, I hope you enjoy. Mr. Brain loves the icons. Yeah, I'm still not there. There's some of the, you know, obviously most of the changes are pretty cool. I'm going to use an obsidian bridge. But some of them, they always, you know, the give and take. What happened here? That's weird. Did I deconstruct something there? Here's my new reminder system. So these can go away. I wish there was like a snapshot command. So I could just copy that and paste it. I know there's the mod, the blueprint mod, but Echo just casually catches pay. Okay, Austin fixes it. I don't even know why that was there though. We just built that. Who else needs hugs today? Oh, Bella, I'm a big hugger. I like hugs. And it's, scientifically, it's been proven. Why did I do this here? To make people feel better. I did this for a reason. Why? Anybody remember why this is here? It was there to catch molten metal. From where, though? There was not a rocket here, unless... Oh, I must have mushed the rockets. I made a second rocket. I see. I see. We didn't always have 2 rockets. Okay, while they're doing all this... Ooh, where are you? Boop. Let's go look at our petroleum boiler. Oh, really? So apparently, the emergency system that we used, 38 degrees. How did that happen? This is going to be so much. Should have gone with the molten lead. No, I think we're going to try something completely different. How do I do this? No, we're not clapping. Ranji, 87, thank you for... Thank you for the follow. First, you turn off the oil drip? Yeah, I'm doing that right here. Once they get there. Oh. We built a nuclear reactor so we can generate waste, so we can make petroleum. Simple. It seems simple. Okay, there's the stopper. Are you going to change it to lead now? No. I'm gonna try to simplify the whole thing. We're gonna put the thermal aqua tuners in the petroleum. Something I said I was not gonna do, but let's take a field trip, okay? As a reminder, before we take a field trip, I need everybody's permission slips. You need to keep the yelling. No, you need to be keeping the talking to the minimum, okay? I don't need any yelling on the bus. Who's driving? And everybody needs a brown bag lunch. Did the Petroleum water boil or freeze? I do not know. It couldn't have froze. Well, it could have froze. And that's what I'm guessing it did, but it's not supposed to. Maybe I should have kept this higher at like 60 degrees. We need a permission slip command. Anyone who doesn't submit fast enough gets timed out for 5 minutes so they can't participate. What is a brown bag lunch? To Bob, you know the small paper brown bags? Well, in the olden times, when you went on a field trip, they would tell you, hey, you need to bring your lunch in a brown bag. That way you could throw the brown bag and your lunch away and not have stuff left over while you were on the field trip. Because normally you'd be eating like, you know, everybody go back to the bus to eat, or we're gonna eat under this, you know, peaceful tree and all that kind of stuff. And you could write your name on it. Yeah, that's a good one. Your class is showing, says Level. So no one had to keep track of the lunch bag in the afternoon. Yeah, like there wasn't any valuables or anything in it. Had my G.I. Joe lunch bags. No need for the paper bag. But yeah, but see, that's the thing. You couldn't bring your lunch box on the field trip. Don't forget to wrap your soda in tinfoil every time. Every time. That was back when people brought sodas to school lunches. Are we there yet? No, we're not there yet. Little Rat asked the other day if the 80s were a real time. Oh, man. Here is the YouTube series. Which this is good. We're actually taking this field trip because it'll allow me to sort of guess or think about what am I going to make videos on this week. All right. Where are we? We are in Civil. Doing some decent work here. All right. Yes, Komorowski, we're there. Where is... There it is. See, this one had this cool system that would check it. Hey, if it's too far low, come on. It would kill the thing. It would kill the thermal aqua tuner. But I don't even believe that this has even been used. You can't really get a use case. I've got to pee. Should I just do it right here like the dupes? It just seems like this one worked so much better. Maybe it's because I kept it hotter at 550 degrees? No, that's not a thing. Let me try to dump some of this so I could see it in action. You don't want to go? That's fine. I didn't want you to go anyways. That's fine. That's fine. Here we go. We're not gonna save this, so I do not forget, right? Your wallpaper's different. That's probably the issue. You're also trying to push more through this stream one. More heat, yes. All right, here it's gonna start pumping again since there's available space. It's gotta wait till the level gets low enough and then it'll turn on this liquid shut off. This one only goes at 3.3 kilos. This is why I'm thinking it's not linear. Can I bother you about the rot piles in the lum farm? It annoys me every YouTube episode. There's nothing I can do about it. Because we're not eating the overgrows. And so occasionally, when they don't eat them, they will rot. But once they do rot, the dupes pick them up and they take them over to well, they were over here. I don't know where they're taking it now. See? Oh, somebody just picked one up. Who did it? Who did it? It's 270. Confirmed, G2 Echo. Why are you going in there? No, that's Pete. Confirmed, G2 Echo is not Twitch Echo. That is not true. All right, here we go. We'll let this run for like a cycle. See, this one's only above 5 and it still works. Maybe it's because I had more area. I did make this room a lot bigger, so the coolant spends a lot more time heating up. I've never seen both of you in the same room. Well, to tell you the truth, you've never actually seen YouTube Echo. Hmm? YouTube Echo is bad AI deepfake, clearly. I like the fact that I had more of a area to cool things off, and it makes sense since I am cooling things by a much greater margin. Check on the colonizer. Let's go check on the colonizer. Not that we need to. Plenty of air, yes. Where Witch Queen? Sharing the prime. Sharing is caring. Sharing is caring. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. 2 months as well. Sand. Not here. It doesn't matter. We're not playing this. This is going to be reloaded. Oh, it's gonna do the autosave thing anyways. Remember, we are popping 3.3 kilos. And it's only running, that entire cycle, it only ran 47% of the time, which made me think, one thermal aqua tuner, this is the reason why we did the math in the YouTube series, one thermal aqua tuner could handle 6.6 kilos. So 2, clearly, with everything being the same, should be able to handle double that. Is there a temperature shift plate here? No, it's all drywall too. I did use diamond in the other one, which that shouldn't make a big difference. Diamond's even better.
YouTube Echo here. We are, IFAC, the same person with 2 different brains.
Same person, 2 different brains. I'll take it. I mean, look how smooth it's running. I think that it's true if you submerge the aqua tuna in the petroleum. Right now, heat transfer is your issue, not heat production. It's not the transfer, otherwise the steam room would be getting hotter and hotter. So it's not the transfer. Yeah, I know we need to increase the tepidizer room. That's just a failure on the build, but we were not able to get, we weren't able to get 10 kilos through, and that's my concern. I wanted to get 10 kilos through. Someone please kick the hermit. Hey Echo, no sound, but I wanted to come by and wish you luck against your annoying in-state orange neighbor this week. Remember, this week we all agree orange must be defeated. I do agree. I will jump on that bandwagon. Twitch Echo is just a tweaker. Look, 47%, 48%, but still, it's staying, it's gonna hit 47% again. So if this setup can handle 3.3 kilos, why does 2 producing double the amount of heat not able to handle more? I mean, I could even check it. Watch this. 6.6 kilos. So now it should go up to 100% or near 100%. Here come the bigger blobs. Maybe the outputs of oil use more surface area. We are using more surface area in the petroleum boiler, but that was by design, because the bigger the boiler, the more stable the temperature. Vitor says in the larger room, each tile will interact with 8 tiles. The smaller room will interact with 3. You think the other line has pea water? So does this one. This uses polluted water too, because it's the best coolant we have at the moment. Were they always working at the same time? Yes. Yeah, I do like the idea of more pea. One failure is not anything to do with the other. Like the whole sand in the thing, that has nothing to do with it. That's not what we're looking at. I'm merely looking at how much heat we're generating. Because remember, it doesn't care what temperature the coolant. That's not the reason the aqua tuner turns on. The aqua tuner turns on when this room is below temps. Yeah, the steam pressure in here is 100. In the other colony, it's 150. So if anything, that should make it more efficient. Because yes, it'll take longer to heat up 150 kilos of steam pressure, but it also takes longer to take the heat out of it. Distribute the crude oil drop off? Well, remember the heat of the steam is what heats the metal tile, not the thermal aqua tuner. So it doesn't matter where in that room the thermal aqua tuners are. So the question is, why can't we double the flow if we double the aqua tuners? Exactly. Oil flow stopped. Yeah, that means we ran out. But this is fine because look, 74%. So we were almost right on target. Why did we run out? You had plenty. Are you out of power again? Yep, we're out of power there. But that's fine. Tobacconist! In with a 9 months colonized. My very first planetoid today.
Water sucks. Gatorade is better.
It was chaotic, but I learned it from the best.
Get it, girl.
Thank you, Tobacconist. I appreciate you. Thank you for the 9 months. Jan Man, thank you for the drink in particular. Oh. Oh, I gotta turn the fan on. It's starting to get a little warm. It's 80.2 right now. Woo. Bloop. No, no, no. Look into the camera. There. Oh, there it is. Right there. Yep. Are there any predictions today? There will be, yes. We don't have as many prediction slots today. Or we shouldn't, because we also streamed it on Thursday. Are you allowed to ask that? Of course. Of course. All right, so let's go back here. Let me fix everything that we changed so I can save this. Back to the 3s. Back up here. All right, everybody find their buddy. Everybody needs to make sure that they have their buddy by their hand so we can get back to the bus. Mrs. Rad said my buddy left. We need another buddy. My buddy is busy petting the lums. Oh. Okay. No, we've already been here, Komorowski. Oh. Bop, 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 load. Max colonization. Nope, wrong one. Echosaurus Ridge. Can I get a new buddy? My buddy thought it was cool to pee his pants. Oh. Lucky you. Shen, Germany is 39 Fahrenheit right now. Outside, it's decent right now. It's probably 70 Fahrenheit. So yeah, there is more room to keep the water warm, but that's an independent issue. I do that. I can open this tile and this one and then jump in, right? Okay. How would I get in there then? Could also jump here and then remove these without having to get in through there. Oh, this could be chaos. This could be chaos! This is... I don't want to transfer heat anymore. So let's open that. Let's see if the little liquid lock holds. Fine. If not, we will reload. Because I am not going to vacuum all this out. It held. Okay, good, good. No, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Blue, when does the nominate game turn back on? On Wednesdays. No, you need to turn off. Okay. I also noticed there was a couple of lines in here that didn't actually get the what they were supposed to get. Now, how do I get in here? I could mop it and just go right down. That could work. If I do this, it's going to push the petroleum over. I do not want to push the petroleum over. I want it to come up. I suppose I could do this. Mop up this petroleum. It'll fill this with steam, which is fine. Then I could build the tile in here. Then I could build it in here and destroy this steam. Mr. Rat, yeah, they, what are we doing? Why are we mopping? How did that make more? That doesn't make sense to me. But remember, the total issue is throughput. Why? Why, when I mop this, does it cause this to flow again? Oh, they're dropping off the bottles here. Relocate. Yep. You are my hero, Echo. Relocate. Relocate. Hmm. $80 and $515. 54. Yeah, so the diamond just does a better job. So that shouldn't be it. I can say that one difference is we had these up at 550, which would give it more time to sort of bring that temperature up. Would sour gas actually be a good medium? Well, you can check it this way. The steam has a thermal conductivity of 0.184, but holds a lot of heat at 4.1. Sour gas has a horrible thermal conductivity and a worse specific heat capacity, so the answer is no. It would not be. All right, so let's go here, which will push that down. Hopefully not breaking my awesome 366 grams of petroleum. In before purple gas. I did turn this up a little bit, so that could also help, but we're going to break into here too. Speaking of which, do I have a use for this yet? I need to drain this as well. Well, I guess not yet, because our petroleum boiler is not full. Speaking of which, let's go check on Smellera. This guy's still making water. Why? Is the source water hotter, or is that igneous rock? It could be just the source water is hotter. Pixel, how are you, buddy? Good seeing you. I'm not overcomplicating anything. Ah, this silly. This is more for the sciences. We're learning. Learning is occurring. It's only this one, too. Why? Maybe it's the material? No. Alright, back here. I never get water in the tank. How do you always get water in yours? I didn't get any on the other series. The Max Colonization series, I haven't gotten any water. This one, yes, we are. How's the update? It's going well. No broken mods or anything?
Tarifa2 said having gotten back with some nice goodies. Playing some Ark, I've brought some goodies along for chat. What will you get? No clue because it came in a nice blue package. Get your votes in within the next 15 minutes. Much love, Raider Yari.
Raider Yari? Oh. I got so mad yesterday playing Ark Raiders. So mad. I was so mad. I hit a supply drop, and in the supply drop, it gave me a Renegade. And I had been freeloading, free loadouts for 5 or 6 runs. And so I grabbed the Renegade and I'm all excited because it's one of my favorites. And so I rock the Renegade. I go out there. I kid you not. I was 50 meters away from my starting point. Just got wrecked. Didn't even stand a chance. Oh, this is polluted. Oh, I forgot this is polluted water. No, let's reload. Boop, 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 boop. The blueprints are always gloves for me, and I'm over it. Cheater? No, this is just a time-saving mechanic. Cheating is doing something that you did not do the right way. Right? Or you did not, or you cannot do.
Pretty terrible. It was bad. It was
We can do
awful.
this just fine.
Hey, boo!
Do not boo me, chat. How do I do this? I don't think I can. Okay, yes I can. I gotta put a temporary tile in here. There we go. Woohoo. And then I'll put a little blob of petroleum in here, and then I'll dig out these 2 tiles. It'll be fine. So, oh, that might even be a better idea. Well, it's a little bit more full. So it would end up flowing in. Who lives in Echo Stream under a bridge? Silver Sphere Troll Pants. Not Silver Sphere Troll Pants. Surely not. I did my first solo harvester today. That was stressful. Did you use the machine? You know what I'm talking about. The hull cracker? And did you see the 1.3 drop patch notes, Nick? The only thing I'd say is really a reference. You freeloaded? You did a freeload and beat a harvester? Oh, you joined in with other people doing the harvester. I got you. Okay, here we go. I want to do that. Okay, this is gonna be fine. And we're gonna open all of these up. You can just do the harvester if you don't fight the queen. Oh my goodness. I would have figured the queen would have always seen you. I like that though. Now how am I gonna destroy this one? I don't know how I'm gonna destroy that and then still get up. Get on up! I destroy this one. Okay, maybe from here. Yeah, it was bad. How much steam pressure in this room? 120. We destroyed some of it. Hold. Hold. We are gonna go here. Here. Like that. Right? No. Even better. Even better. We can go like this. No. Yes, here it is. I don't want to stop the flow right now because it will, it's too hot in here. Now I want to try to solo the harvester. Was there a lot of goodies? Did you get some good goodies? Oh, this polluted oxygen's gonna be a pain in the tuchus. How do I do that? Who's in danger? No one's in danger. Other than somebody on Smellera. Oh, you are such a nincompoop. Harold? Why is it always you, Harold? I guess I don't need that. I can just do it here. Why pea water in the heaty thing? Why not petroleum? So if it leaks, no problem. Because pea water is a better conductor. It's a much better conductor. I just got to get more pea water in there now. Ooh. Like better as in it's not even close sort of thing. If only we had super coolant. I know. I know. We can put that here, and then I can go bottle drainer. And do like this. Oh, do let me open this up so I can get mad and then reload after the new cycle. I think I'd replace the pea water with regular water. You're saying that right now because of the complications of this. Okay. Yes. Oh no. There's the steam. You're only saying that because of the complications that we're having right now. In the end, it will be better. I don't like it when my blah block fails, but liquid on a blah block is gonna always be problematic. Liquid on liquid makes chaos. That wasn't even the problem. It was the heat transfer, wasn't it? No, because this petroleum's cold. It's fine. It's fine. I don't even care. I don't even care. Okay, how am I going to do that? Suppose... I know what I can do. I know what we can do. The difference between pea water and water is slight, except for the freeze point. That water would be a better choice. Yeah, water would be, you're saying that again, because water would be a better choice for the installation, but when this was beginning, the pea water was not a problem, right? It was not a problem at all. And I try not to design things, or I try to design things so we never have to have a problem with it. And that way I don't have to worry about ever getting back in here. Sometimes that doesn't happen. What happened where it needs changing? There's a couple of issues. On the YouTube series, I have one aqua tuner that's able to do 3.33 kilos per second. Well, doing the math on that series, we predicted that that one aqua tuner could handle 6.5 kilos worth of oil per second. So if one could do 6.5, I figured two would be able to do 10 kilos per second, but it's not working. So we're going back to the drawing board a little bit. Bit late, I was running Technocracy City and Frostpunk 2. Oh, are you enjoying? Neutronium doesn't transfer heat, so clearly neutronium skin is the issue. Oh, don't do this. Don't do that. Fine. Fine. I will win, game. You will not. Yes, yes, yes. No, why are you... Okay. Go through. Get on that side. There you go. Thank you. And we're going to keep this on 60 degrees now, so there's plenty of thermals. Now, the only problem is going to be getting rid of this tile. I'm going to have to corner deconstruct it. It'll fall down here, and then I'm going to have to grab an auto sweeper to get in there and grab it, but that's fine. Kabook. What's the incoming oil difference temperature? It's negligible. Because remember, the oil gets the oil heats up as it goes up through the petroleum boiler. That's not gonna work out there. More faster, please. At what temp does the pea water bath in? Last I saw, 2 aquatuner dropped the temperature enough to 28 degrees. Maybe the path was not warm enough. I'm just raised it to 60, but remember, there's nothing stopping the aquatuner from boiling the water or freezing the water if it wanted to. So that's not an issue. I'm only increasing this now because we saw that there is a problem with the freezing, but the freezing issue is separate from the heat issue. In other words, the ability of the aquatuner to crack the pipes has nothing to do with the ability of it to heat, because they were running, right? Freezing and heating are actually opposite issues most of the time. A little bit more. I'm gonna have to bring that up, aren't I? And then I'm gonna have to put... Yes. Here's what I'm gonna have to do. This is gonna be such a pain in the tuchus, because I'm also gonna have to deconstruct that. But as soon as the polluted water hits this, it's gonna want to change. How do I do that? I guess we're just gonna be happy with 600. Well, if I get all these up to 1,000 and then it has to meet, they'll be at 750 for all 4 tiles, so that'll be fine. It'll be fine, sweetheart. More, please. Some debris left behind is fine. No, it's not. Gonna be igneous rock. A sweep only. Why aren't you doing your job? Oh, because Tickles the Clown got it. Way to go, Tickles. sandbox is better than the sweet floor. The sweet floor, yeah. Is there wallpaper in that tepanizer room? That would help. Yes, there is wallpaper. It's just solid cobalt. And I know you're being trolly. I'm assuming you're being trolly, but it does really help. Because it's more of a thermal medium. How are we doing on polluted water, by the way? Better than we were before. Okay, good. Good. Alright, that's gonna be... No, one more bucket should be do it. ¿Por qué no los dos? Why not two? Why not two? Why? ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué no los dos? Why not two? Two what? Why not both? I don't... Both what? Alright, that should be good. Mr. Rad both being helpful and trolly. Oh, I see. Oh, I get both features. Now I see. Look, sometimes I'm slow on the pickup, okay? Now we're gonna deconstruct this. Deconstruct this. Is that gonna get... I don't know if I'll be able to grab that once I remove that wonderful ladder. Maybe. They just picked it up from here, even though they were standing here. Don't you still need to fill that line? Don't! Oh. Yes. Yes. Reload time. Why is it doing... How do you... Okay, Nick, you got to explain to me. Apparently we just got combos today. How were you able to combo with nothing to combo off of? There was nothing to combo. I don't understand the combos and how they're different than other bits then. Man, they just want me to overdo the alerts. I don't even understand. He started? Yeah, but I thought somebody had to give biddies for you to combo. I don't get it. I'm British, I make the rules. Thank you, Nick, for the 100 combo biddies. I think it's identical to other bits, just with FOMO added in. Ugh. And this is what we were talking about earlier, right? Like, I hate the aggressive, like, give me money. Here's more ways to give me money. Look at all the ways to give me money. Yes. Sometimes more is less, Twitch. No, that's not what I meant to say. Sometimes less is more, Twitch. Echo is too quick with destroying everything in all games. ONI Echo satisfactory. If you start a combo, it's a special bit redeem per se. Yeah, but that's the thing. Now I got to add announcements for all the combos too. Like, I don't get it. Permit for a linky? Fine, you don't have to be so blatant about it. Thank you for the 100 real biddies, Nick. Oh. Am I paused? Yes, I'm still paused. I need to get rid of this tile. This is how you start a combo on PC. Click to start a combo. It just... Or I just disable combos. I wanted to give them a chance. Yeah, because now everybody's just gotten around the minimum bit thing too. Because you can't adjust it. So there's nothing to prevent somebody from comboing 1 bit 1,000 times in a channel. Because there's nothing in mine that says I could do it. How do I do that? Oh, okay, I'll put that there. Yeah. Can you change the cooldown? No. I wish I had the money to do that now. Yeah. Oh, thanks for the tip. Bye, Roy. Thank you for the combos. Nick, thank you for the combos. Payday in with the combos. Thank you very much. Pyroy again. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing to prevent you. The manager portion of it is weak, to say the least. Why do you use metal tiles here instead of window tiles? Ran out of diamond? Where? Here? I don't want to use diamond up here because diamond transfers thermals too fast. Kutai says 5. Okay, well, still 5. You know what I mean? It's still nothing prevents somebody from hitting the 5 button 1,000 times. All right, now you can do that, which means I can turn you back on to say Petroleum. It's coming together, chat. It's coming together. The more information panel combo says this. What are combos? Combos let you show your support in new ways using bits. Participate with tap and unlock larger reactions with multipliers. Yeah. It's the same. Oh, how am I going to do this? Okay, this is fine. I have to get in here the same way I got in here last time, I think. Here. I'll go down 3. Yeah, this is the way. What a pain in the tuchus. Actually, I can get rid of this one, right? If I go down here. Yes, okay. More money, more noise. The blue cat approves. Oh. That is way too many grams. That will definitely spill. And I don't want you to spill. Please don't spill. Why aren't you draining? I guess it's the single tile worth. Oh, no. No, do not deconstruct the wrong thing. So much effort just to avoid vacuuming out a room again. Yes. Oh, you animal. Okay. Deconstruct that. Deconstruct this. Oh no! They're not gonna be able to build this. Well, it's the wallpaperless tile of shame. Enzan! Thank you for the combo biddies. I think that's the perfect amount. Okay, that can go back. This can go here. I got so excited because I assumed the petroleum touching the glass would give us pink gas. Now it's not hot enough. Then I was sad.
Jarifa2 said, "Wow, chat, a full 81,250 echoes on the line. I did see someone go all in and use our newly made command for it. Go you, moi."
Oh, somebody said all in? I missed the all-in. Thank you, somebody, for using all-in. Yeah, 81,000. Here we go. Let's see how many we have, too. I think they should make a rule when there is sour gas equals true, then no reloading. I can agree to that rule. I will agree to that rule. All right, blueprints. Ooh, it is basic white pants. Basic white pants.
Pretty terrible. It was bad. It was
Bottoms,
awful.
footwear, for the win.
Boo!
Also, streamer, I have a rusted gear for you. Yay me yay mod.
Yeah, you. Thank you. Thank you, buddy. We don't have to worry about this petroleum because we're about to destroy it. If you exhibit A. No more petroleum. It's gone. I want to mop that up. This can now say petroleum. I think we're ready to go again. Let's start off by saying 6 kilos per second. Why is it so hard to find a good pillow? I can tell you what, I've got the pillow for you. I do have the pillow for you. If you're talking about a sleepy head pillow, not a decorative pillow, because I also have one of those decorative pillows for you too. I bought one of the, let's see if I can find it. Ooh, doo, 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 doo. It's the one with the little chunks of microfiber in it, or micro foams, whatever, in stuff. Ooh, Amazon is an ugly color this week. Why? Pillow. All right, it's gonna be a little pricey, but it is memory foam. But it's the little pieces of memory foam, and then you can take more memory foam out to get it to your perfect comfy level. What's in danger? What's in danger? Who's in danger? Nobody's in danger. Don't false danger. Close the doors? I don't need to close the doors yet. I'm looking for pillows. Ooh, and they're 30% off. It's called the Beckham Hotel Collection. The Beckham Hotel Collection. I also need to reset this, and we're gonna say 550. Boop. Drop in an affiliate link and we'll all buy that pillow. Yeah, I tried the Amazon affiliate links, and within 6 months I didn't get one single sale referral. So they canceled my affiliate account. No, they are Iridium aqua tuners. It's not even going up right now. Ugh. So this is where our original problem starts again. For some reason, we are not transferring fast enough. We have similar amounts of steam. We have double the amount of aqua tuners. We have the same hot plate. And these plates are only 100 kilos. I need to stop the flow. Let it catch up. It's still only one drop point though. What if you made 2 drop points? You got to realize the heat is evenly distributed. So it doesn't matter if you dropped it once or dropped it twice. Move the drop to the middle plate. They're the same temperature. They're off by 1 degree, so that's not really a big deal either. I mean, we could simplify it and just, like, seal it off. The doors are steel, yes. But look how long it's taking for it just to do this. This is 2 aqua tuners running. And they're still like, "Bah, can't do it, bah." Isn't it maybe struggling to heat the larger amount of liquid? Well, no, because this is a vacuum, this heat doesn't go anywhere. It just kind of stays there until it gets up to this point and then starts exchanging with these pipes here. There's something fundamentally different that I cannot figure out. What if it's the steel metal tiles? I'm gonna go look at the other one. What if it's the fact that I didn't use a steel metal plate? Remember, chat, and super coolant, says Fast Burn. We'll get there. We will get there. We need diamond temperature tip plates between the tuner and the tiles. Not really, because the steam, we're not having any problems transferring the thermals between here and here. These are cobalt metal tiles. Everything else is the same. They're cobalt metal tiles. To give you the idea of the difference. But see, on both ends, which the diamond makes up for that fact, because the diamond is just as good. 100, 420, 80, 516, so it's similar. Whereas the steel... Do I have any steel metal tiles? I guess not. $54. Could that really be the difference? Warm Gravy said it's got my vote. Mr. Rad said I suggested that like 5 minutes ago. Not everything I say is trolly. Well, that's the thing. Have you ever read the book or the... What is it? The poem of the boy who cried wolf? If you're always crying wolf, no one's going to believe you. When there actually is a wolf. Let's go with nickel. Nickel also is the bee's knees at 91,440. So better than steel, not quite as good as the cobalt. It's the parable. There it is. I know. I've dug my own grave. It's fine. Because these diamond tiles are at 410. But see, it's not even getting up to temp. There's more of the problem. Unless I'm leaking heat somewhere? I don't have a bridge somewhere, right? No?
Bobby? Water sucks.
Water sucks.
Gatorade is better.
Gatorade's better. Check the uptime on the aqua tuners. Are they actually running at 100%? No, not yet. Chan man, thank you. A true bandiculate. 95, 94%, and they're not even keeping up with. They can't even get this going. We do have to get this whole pool up to temp. That will take a minute. When diagnosing a thermal issue, it may be useful to check the thermal overlay. Just a thought. Sure, but I don't think we're going to see anything that we didn't expect to see. I don't think the thermal overlay is actually very useful. That needs to go away. I know we missed the wallpaper. We couldn't get back in there. All right, boom. We're at 402. Your thermal plate is transferring. The thermal, yeah, it always is. I've always used the temperature shift plate here. Always. We know that it's going to be injected into the insulated tile. I mean, we could move it here and here, but I don't think it's going to make much of a difference. I mean, I'll show you, unless I forgot it in the last one. Yari, have a good one. I hope you have a great day at work and a good sleep. But if you centerate, it won't be, yeah. No, I agree with that, newbie. Loading. PC load layer. Yeah, see, I got one here too. And it injects all the into this obsidian too. Until it can't inject anymore. But we could still mitigate the issue. You know, it could be because right now it's spending so much time dumping into those other tiles. Whereas this one, I read it on...
when on break, check my DM, kind sir. Now I'm gone.
No worries, Yari, I will. When I'm recording YouTube videos, a lot of times I just sit there and let it run. So maybe it was running longer before I checked the thermals. So that insulated tile had already capped out on heat. So it wasn't having to share heat with it anymore. That could be it. Because right now this tile's only up at 319. It still has another 100 degrees to go. Go away, spam caller. Go away. Wait a minute. Do I want to do that? if I did that, I would need to put this over. Like that. Because you want the temperature shift plate where you're dropping the oil. I personally like to double insulate the wall between the counterflow exchange and the boiling chamber. Yeah, that's a good move too. Yeah, I have to move the thermal sensor over now. I don't have a choice. Because this is the tile that we care about now, not this tile. So the diamond is at 420. The steel is at 414. Yeah, I know. It's still got to come up in temps. We're going to let it run for a minute. Automation wire, go away. Let's focus on space. I did get enough petroleum. We do have a full load of... I did not do this though. Add module. Oxidizer tanks. There we go. Unreachable food. Yeah, it's probably just they've taken too long. I'm assuming. Yeah, they have enough calories here. Good, good. Oh, why are you still doing this? I thought I did away with you a while ago. Why are you at 415? Oh, because I didn't set this. If it's above 405. That would have been fun. That would have been funny. Chat's like, no! All right, we're starting with 1 kilo. We also raised this to 550. So close to grape gas. There we go. Blink, 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 blink. Let's go all the way up to 5 kilos. We know it works up to that point. We know it works up to 6. It just starts to stutter. What if you had a mesh tile below the liquid vent so it turns into a bead, then transfers all the way down? I don't know. I've never done that. I don't know what... I don't think it'd be a big advantage. Oh boy, what's going on here? 405. Why aren't we transferring? Why are you getting so hot so quick? You shouldn't be getting that hot that quick. Does I have double the heat maybe? Some of it was sitting in the pipes? Yeah, but it was sitting in the pipes down here, not up here. Now it says 370. And we are steady flowing. Yeah, it sat in the pipes. It didn't sat in the pipes everywhere though, because remember we're only bringing in a certain amount of kilos. So when you, for instance, do this, watch what happens to it. It goes all the way back down until it fills. See what I mean? Like it's not that. The whole blade was 405. That could have been it, yeah. Because it sat here on the floor. Well, I don't know. We were under 405 for a while. The tank was under 405. We're still running at 100%, right? Yeah. We're still only up to 500. There's not another gas in there, is there? No. That's clean. What is powering those aqua tuners? We have a whole mess of things powering stuffs. Hydrogen generators and natural gas generators and steam turbines. Banana Blaster! Appreciate the follow. Alright, let me hit times 10 speed. I do not like how quickly it flashes up there. And it's because of the diamond. I do not like using diamond here. It transfers too much thermals too quickly. Can't remember the new name of the new Great Hall. The Banquet Hall. The Banquet Hall. Where are we, Banquet Hall? Here we are. 5 minutes save. I love that the sweepy with the acts as a pedestal. And it bugs me to no end that there's a salt and pepper shaker here. Just give us real pepper, then we could put it on it ourselves. Oh, why is there a blum egg? How did it come all off? Oh, somebody must have been trying to go put one in here. Yeah, that needs to say 5, not 6. And that can say 4. Almost attempts. Finally, they're off. Which means I can start to increase this. Let's go 6,500. I wonder if I would have let the insulated tile fill up with heat, if that would have worked. Like if we just didn't give it enough time to bake in. All right, it looks like this is fine. We're still holding fine at 550. 7,500. Hold. think I can reintroduce some of these too. It'll make it more efficient. The oil is coming in at 50. Not doing a great job of cooling down the petroleum. But then again, I am using iron pipes, not nickel. Let's see if upgrading the nickel helps. No, it's definitely not game breaking, but it might make it more efficient. At least we got decent good dupe labor right now. That's different. I just love using the iron because we have an infinite supply. We don't usually have an infinite supply. And that's one of my failings that I need to get better at learning or remembering, is that not all refined metals are born equally, which is something we all know, but in some designs it's very, very particular. Yeah, it didn't make much of a difference. All right, what do we got? 83 or 75 this cycle? All right, we're just going to 10. Not 1,000. Give me the big blobs. You'll know you're doing fine when the thermal aqua tuners stop. And it looks like they're going to. They're getting up to 550. Some plot spots are. It might be barely stable enough. If we get down into 520s, we'll know that it's too much. But it seems to be holding. How much more radiant pipe do you need at the top? What do you mean? Oh, because this is still iron. Running out of nickel. Jackson says this has been an exhilarating stream. Thank you, Jackson. I appreciate the compliment. Yeah, we're starting to lose too much. It can't do 10 kilos. How 3, 8, maybe add another one might help make it a little bit more efficient. Beautiful. Yeah, we're about to turn it off. It's about to turn off on us. Yeah, but they haven't, the aqua tuners haven't turned off, which is not a good thing, right? It's close. It's close because he keeps going between 525, 540. So before I was asking about specific heat capacity, I'm rusty in thermo, but since crude has a specific heat capacity of 1.7 and water 4.1, the ratio is 2.5. Wouldn't that mean that you need 2.5 times the aqua tuna to double instead of 2? I don't ever look at it like that in that much detail. I have no idea. Because in the first one, the only thing I thought about is the heat generation, right? Nothing to do with the water or anything like that. Just the heat generation. Okay, now we're turning off again. Because I bumped it down to 8. At least it's more. But we're not doubling. We're going from 6.6 to 10K, so the maths, yeah. Well, that's what I was saying. That could be the difference. Maybe it's not linear. Because the only difference right now is the fact that these were also cobalt. But yeah, we're straight turning off at 8. That means it's so close to... And we're about to fill up anyway, so it's not going to matter because it's going to kill the flow. But it's still interesting. All right, chat, we're going to take a quick break. And I don't think we're doing anything exciting on any of the colonies. But we can at least do a fun, like, watch the ants move. All right. Make sure you use this as an excuse to, like Lauralee says, swap your laundry, grab some water, stand up, stretch, do all the good things, and we'll be right back. Much love. Hey, chat. Hello. So I've got bad news. Little chick, or I'm sorry, sassy chick, came in town for the holidays. So, well, bad news for you, good news for me. So I am going to wrap things up here a little earlier so we can do a dinner thing. And so unfortunately, we're going to shut down stream a lot early. But I appreciate everybody for understanding. At least we got 3 hours out of it. Where is my buttons? Where is my buttons? Doo-doo-doo. He knew earlier we got ONI during the week. No, it's because I missed last Sunday's stream is the reason why you got ONI during the week. Ugh, I need to figure out this combos thing too. More alerts. More alerts. Boom. Boom. We will be back at 1 p.m. on Wednesday for some more beautiful variety action. We'll also be activating the nominated game thing. Say hi to Sassy Chick for us. I will. You have combos now? Yeah, it's not such a great thing though, Kevin, because you can't control the combos. So do you put an alert on them? But there's no way for me to control them, I guess, to put left and right lateral limits. So for instance, Naz earlier did like 40 5-bit combos. I thought a combo had to start with the normal bits, but it doesn't. So somebody, if they got a hair up their butt, could be like, well, here's 150 5-bitties. And so then, you know, if I do have an alert or a sound or something on it, it would crush the stream. Thank you, Rusty, for the 25 combo biddies. I nominated StarCraft 2 co-op mode specifically. Would that make it into the bracket or would you veto it? I'd probably veto it. I don't think anybody wants to watch StarCraft 2 at this point, other than those like old school hardcore StarCraft 2 things. No, chat. Don't start it. I have to go. I have to go. Maxine and Payday, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Boop, boop, boop.
Ooh, woo. Ooh, woo.
Milky, thank you for the 169 ooh biddies.
Hey, welcome to Worcester. The total will be $1.25.
Bowerblade, thank you for the 125 Worcester bid, the Worcester biddies. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Yes, Kevin, exactly, just like that. I mean, I have a spare 30 bits. Yay. Could you imagine if I had an alert on each one of those? See that now the combos, so we got a little dinosaur, and then we have the hearts, and it shows me up at top like 3 and then 4 people. So I don't know what to do. It's chat having you fun. Dex in with the 100 biddies. Thank you, Dex, very much. Rusty, that is far too many biddies for a combo that has no alerts. Rusty, thank you so much for the 1,000 biddies. Great, more stuff on screens. Do you see anything on screen? I don't see anything on screen. They do fun stuff on the chat. Oh, that's where I miss it. Yeah, I don't ever see my stream display. It's cool, don't tell him. He'll get distracted. Left side of the screen shows the combos, but only for a normal view. Doesn't show up in mod or creator view. Oh, thank you, Rem. I appreciate it. Stuff flies all over the screen. We see the combo in the left bottom corner. I need to open it up. Echo Ridge Gaming. Echo Ridge Gaming. Yes, that's what I said. I'll have to keep this open for the next time we do combos and stuff so we can see. All right, oh, it's got a little new symbol. Hello, little person. Just pushing buttons. Okay. Oh, I see the Payday 5 combos down there. Thank you, Payday. All right, let's go say hi to... I guess Molly's playing some News Tower. We haven't seen it in a while. Yeah, let's go check out some News Tower. I hope all of you have a fantastic week. If I don't see you, if you're celebrating Thanksgiving with family and friends. But I will be back on Wednesday at 1 p.m. Eastern. I hope to see you then. Let me throw up the raid. Bink. All right, beautiful people. I'm going to run the credits. I hope you have a fantastic week. Much love.